Okay, it's one of those days that it's a little bleak, the weather here. I think spring break and a vacation to Southern California is exactly what I want to be talking about right now. It looks and sounds like the perfect thing to do for spring break. We are answering all your travel questions today. Anything happening at Disneyland, we've got some fun updates, some great specials, of course. It's not too late to book your spring break vacation. That's kind of the talk of the day, is we've got some fantastic specials still available for spring break. I know some of you are on spring break right now, and hopefully you're at Disneyland having a great time, but I know a lot of you others have in the next 2-3 weeks kind of spread out those spring breaks coming. So lots of fun to talk about. Share this post, this Facebook Live, and you are entered to win our favorite, the rose gold ears. We have got a pair to be giving away today, so definitely just share this video and you are entered to win these rose gold ears. And lots again to talk about. We've already got our spring break tips linked there for you. There's a couple of new things for spring break this year. First off, it's the first spring break to experience the new Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a fantastic attraction. In fact, it is becoming almost everybody's favorite ride at Disney California Adventure Park. One is that it's changed from that kind of Tower of Terror, a little bit scary, to this fun dance party vibe that it's like you're saving the galaxy, you're saving all the Guardians, you're helping them, and you have this fun music to do it with. Think the Jackson 5, think of just all that fun music from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and again, different ride experience each time you ride it. There's like 7 different versions. Fantastic attraction. It's the first spring break that Guardians has been open. That's for sure going to be a top pick for your spring break. Also this spring break, things are back and going at Disneyland. Last year the railroad was closed, Rivers of America, those are all up this year and they're going full force. Fantasmic is playing. That's one of our favorite nighttime shows ever. It is so enhanced from all the different improvements they made. You're going to love it. So that's happening, of course, for spring break. Also, it's the first spring break to experience Max Pass. People have tons of questions. In fact, this is one of our big questions. First off, people have questions still on Fast Passes. I don't know if you guys do, because you guys are like the pros here on these lives, but just in case, we are going to link you to our Fast Passes, because Fast Pass is kind of the beginning of the Max Pass, because the Fast Pass, of course, is included with each of our tickets, and that reserves your place in line. It allows you to maximize your time at the Disneyland Resort. The Fast Pass is included in our tickets, and it's something that will really save you a lot of time throughout your day. There's actually a study by, I think it was Mice Chat, that they asked people, that was during the holidays, they had 100 guests that they interviewed, and they said, like, they asked them if they used the Fast Pass, and like less than half had even used the Fast Pass, which was shocking to us. So we want to make sure you know the Fast Pass, it's a great time saver, it's easy to use, it's included with our tickets. So that's big plug for Fast Passes. Second though, the Max Pass, that's the new thing for the spring break. It allows you to reserve your Fast Passes from your mobile device. This can save you a lot of time. It does cost a little extra, it's $10 per person per day, and what that allows you to do is you can be setting your Fast Passes from your mobile device. It's awesome. It, like, you set your Fast Pass, you write it, and then as soon as you can do the next one, you can do it while you're waiting in line for your Fast Pass. You can do it while you're eating at a restaurant. You don't have to logistically find your way to that next Fast Pass at the next attraction. So that saves you a lot of time. Also includes the Photo Pass, which is awesome. You get to have a picture with the people you're traveling with everyone in the picture at the most iconic spots at the resort. So we think it's a really good value, especially for times like spring break when you might have a few more people in the park. Also, you have longer park hours. So when you're purchasing that Max Pass, you don't pay more during spring break. Like, even though there's more hours to be able to use it, it's the same price as when the park has shorter hours. So we think that's a great value during spring break. Also, the cool thing about Max Pass is, well, 2 things. First off, our tickets, you already get them in hand when you purchase outside of like 2 weeks of travel. So you're able to have the ticket in hand, scan it into your Disneyland app, and then you just purchase the Max Pass right when you get into the park. We'll link you to an article on all of this. I just want to make sure that you know that there's a lot of things to help you save time at the resort, and time is really the thing that I think people get worried about. Like, when should I travel? Is it going to be crowded? You know, I'm going to just tell you right now, it's a popular place. Like, anytime you go, there's going to be other people. It's never been like how it was maybe 10-15 years ago when you'd go and just run on the rides all the time, because it is so popular and there's so many fun things to experience. But the cool thing is there's so many tools in place to make it so you can still not feel like you're impacted by any crowds, that you still get to have and experience everything you want to do and have a great time. So again, sharing this Facebook Live enters for the rose gold ears. And let's start answering some questions. Okay. Oh, Sherry loves Disneyland. That's not even a question, huh? That's just true. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Rachel loves the ears. Lindy loves the Max Pass. Glad that you tried it out. I agree. I think it is the bomb. 33 days for Susie. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna plug our countdown chain. We're gonna link you to it. I want everyone traveling to make sure they have one of these on their fridge. These are so fun to get your family excited for their vacation. We have different versions of them depending on what characters your kids like. This is of course kind of the classic Minnie Mouse. So fun. It has little ideas to get your family excited and watch your favorite Disney movie, just all kinds of Mickey Mouse pancakes, all kinds of fun stuff to get your family. So that 33 days that you have, you can do a 33-day countdown chain, have it on your fridge, build up that excitement. Love it. Okay, Max Pass sounds worth it. Rachel, I agree. I do think it's worth it. Stacy just got home a week ago and is planning another trip with her bestie in May. Got tickets with us. Thank you, Stacy. And how fun. It is fun to experience it with different types of people and with your family, with your best friends. You can see Disneyland Resort is fun for all types, all groups. It really is the happiest place on earth for everybody. Do they still have the paper fast passes, Jennifer? Great, great question. So they don't actually. They give you a little paper that's like a reminder, but it's not the actual fast pass. So I think it's so smart. Now your ticket is the actual fast pass, and that's awesome. So you don't have to worry about, you know, really losing your fast pass things. You've got them right in your ticket. And there's so much again happening at Disneyland. I want to show just a little bit of the clips of all the things that are going on right now, and then I'll answer a few more of your questions. So much. Okay. So we had a couple of the really great questions as this will look fun. Don't we want to be there? There's so much again happening. Everything's going strong for spring break. Let's see, Brian, okay, he helped with that. Afton, Magic Morning. Okay, we wanted to talk a little bit about that. Those are fantastic. So our 3-day and longer tickets do include a Magic Morning. And what that is you get to get in an hour before the regular park hours for Disneyland on select days. This is a game changer. It's fantastic. So when it's those Magic Mornings, you want to get there even like a half hour to an hour before the Magic Morning. So you're at the very front and you're ready to just go in. Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, it's really not a place you want to sleep in because mornings are the time where you have the most kind of bang for your buck because there's less people, there's more to experience, and it's so fun. So the Magic Mornings definitely are a game changer. They're fantastic. Okay, good ideas. Sam, are the rose gold ears still hard to find? Great question. So they kind of come and go still. When we were there recently, they did have them most all the places, so we were able to get quite a few of them. However, I've heard that they're like gone in Walt Disney World right now, so I don't know if it's just kind of they're still so popular that they kind of sell out quickly, but they're not as sold out as they were last year, I don't believe, but maybe if someone's been there recently, let me know if you got the rose gold. When I was last there, it's about a month and a half ago, and I was able to find them. How is the Del Sol Inn, Stacey? It's one of the cutest properties we have. It's small, it's across the street from Disneyland. It's a great value. If you can, it sells out quickly because it is so small and it's across the street from Disneyland. It's a great location. So if it's available, go for it. It's definitely a value property. Don't expect a ton. It's a very small motel style property, but it's really well taken care of. Even like to wood shutters, nice pool area, great location. Great question. Would you do the Magic Morning for Disneyland or California Adventure? Okay, stop. Vanessa, it is only for Disneyland. So that's where I would do it because people get confused on this. The Magic Morning included with your tickets with Getaway Today, it is only for Disneyland. Now listen here, the only way to get a fast pass into Disney California Adventure Park is to stay at one of the properties at the Disneyland Resort. There are 3 hotels, either the Paradise Pier, the Disneyland Hotel, or Disney Grand California Hotel. So to let you know, that's a great value. To stay on property, you do get that early morning every single day of your stay. Otherwise, if you're staying off property or just getting our tickets, 3-day or longer receives on select days an early entry into Disneyland. So I should let you know, yesterday we went live with a special offer at the Disneyland Resort hotels, up to 20% off for most Sunday through Thursday stays during the Pixar Fest. It was like around mid-April through June. Very good deal. So if you are thinking of staying at a Disneyland Resort hotel, these offers sell out very quickly, and you're one of the first to know about it. So that is definitely, you'll love the Pixar Fest. It's nice that it ties in with this new celebration, and that is the way to get in early to both parks. Do we help with Disney cruises? We absolutely do, Afton. In fact, our team has all been on Disney cruises. They've been on all 4 ships. They really can help you know all the ins and outs. Couple tips for Disney cruise: we always recommend booking those early because they only have 4 ships and they're super popular. To get the best cabin selection and to get the best price, they do it in tiers. Once that level of pricing is done, they go up to the next tier. So you can already book through, I believe, the beginning of 2020, for sure through 2019. So there's some really great itineraries out there on both coasts, and they also have offered a couple of new cruise itineraries over in Europe too. So they're a great premium product. We love the Disney Cruise Line and would love to help you. And everyone watching, this is a good reminder, if you'd like a quote for your vacation, whether it be Disneyland, a Disney Cruise, Walt Disney World, Hawaii, Mexico, anywhere you're thinking of traveling, Las Vegas, Branson, I mean, wherever you're thinking of going, we would love to help you with that vacation. And we also don't want you to have to wait. We want it to be like, you're our VIPs, thank you for tuning in for our Facebook Lives. So we'll do all the work for you. Just type in quote in your comments and we will get you a customized quote for your family. And again, our team is standing by right now, ready to help you with that, find you the best value for your vacation. All right. Hello everyone, Ethan, Chelsea, my almost 2-year-old is watching this video with me. Oh, how cute. What's his name? Hello. He loves Disney. He's been twice already and he loves his Disney. Training him right. Oh, yes, you are. And at 2, okay, he's also free until age 3, so I would take him again and again. People always ask me, they're like, I'm gonna wait till they're older and they totally remember it. And I'm like, but they're free until age 3. I mean, why not take him? That's a really good value. And I bet he's loved it. Like, maybe let us know how a 2-year-old likes Disneyland, because it sounds like if he's even watching the Facebook Lives, he's a big fan already. And I agree, starting him right. Oh, good. Ileana's answering us. I was just at Disneyland on Sunday, and the rose gold ears are everywhere now. Okay, Ileana, I'm glad it finally kept up with the demand, because it was like if you could find one, you were like, everyone was fighting over it. So I'm glad that they're back in stock. And of course, we are giving away a pair today if you share this Facebook Live. So you don't have to go to Disneyland to get a pair of rose gold ears. Okay, Morgan, I read one of the least busy times is between end of April to mid-May. Would you say that's true? My husband and I are considering scoping it out for our daughter. Morgan, yes, that is definitely one of the best times to go. In May, also that first week in May, we do have adults at kids prices on our tickets. And so that might be kind of the deciding factor. Maybe do the 1st of May. Also, we have a lot of hotels with extra night free specials. So definitely a good chance and good time to go. And Pixar Fest will be going this year, so you'll get all of the celebration of the new Together Forever, a Pixar nighttime spectacular. This is going to be fantastic. It's going to have all your Pixar favorite stories projected on the castle down Main Street. You can also watch it in front of It's a Small World and at Rivers of America, and they'll have interactive projections in those areas too. And also you'll have Paint the Night returning. I should say that with more. Paint the Night is returning for Pixar Fest. We're so excited about that. Again, April 13th, and it's running through September 3rd. We love that. I mean, you remember the millions of LED lights, all your favorite Pixar stories coming now down Disney California Adventure, down that main corridor. It's going to be just spectacular. Also, we've heard World of Color will still be showing, so that's going to kind of logistically be kind of cool how they figure that out. But we're excited they didn't decide to turn off World of Color during this whole celebration. So, and then going over to Disneyland, the Pixar Play Parade, which is one of our favorites at Disney California Adventure, will be making its debut down Main Street. So a lot happening. So going 1st of May, you will hopefully have less crowds, also get a lot of good savings with that adults at kids prices, and get to see all this new entertainment. So good choice on dates. Okay, Jennifer, my kids are wondering if they are planning to redo Bugs Land anytime soon. You know what, Jennifer, they do keep making improvements, and I know the Bugs Land Theater is one that keeps showing different films. Like, for instance, they had Coco during the holidays and kind of turned that into a Coco experience. For Food and Wine Festival, I've also seen that they have some different kind of food venues that they use that space a little bit different. But in general, Bugs Land, we don't have anything slated to have that change too much. And there is, of course, talk that in Disney's California Adventure in the Hollywood lot, that could be turning more into a marble-themed area. So, you know, maybe that could change a little bit with Bugs Life or Bugs Land, excuse me, and just maybe overflow into that space. totally just hearsay, nothing that has been scheduled yet. But the big talk right now is, of course, Pixar Pier. They'll be opening on June 23rd. That's going to bring all your favorite Pixar characters in their own little neighborhood, actually 4 neighborhoods, that will have the Incredibles with the new Incredible coaster. It's the retheming of California Screamin' that, of course, the movie starts like the week before Pixar Pier opens. It's like perfect timing. And then they're gonna have Inside Out neighborhood with a ton of cute themes, character meet and greets, and some attractions coming in the future. Then they've got the Toy Story neighborhood, which has my favorite ride, the Toy Story Mania, which is still, okay, it's not closed right now. Everyone's been like, oh, Toy Story Mania is closed right now for spring break. No, it's not closed. You can still even get fast passes over by Ariel's Undersea Adventure. So get a fast pass, go over and ride it, then ride it again. And it's actually not as long a lines too, because everyone does think it's closed. So don't tell anyone else, just you guys know this, and then get to ride. That's my favorite ride. If anyone else likes that, let me know. Good ride, and let me know your highest score, and we'll compete next time. Just kidding. But okay, so that's the neighborhood, and then the 4th neighborhood is just all of your favorite Pixar pals kind of neighborhood together, and they'll have the Mickey's Fun Wheel that will kind of celebrate all the different Pixar stories. It's going to be a party. When you walk in, it's going to have the lamp from Pixar that is in the entrance, and it's shining on the new lamp light lounge. These little details, that's just what makes Disney so just unbelievable. But this lamplight lounge will be kind of a spin-off of the Cove Bar that was so popular. And they will still have the lobster nachos, because people were like rioting in the streets because they thought those were going to be gone. I'm just kidding, but it's a big deal. Those will still be there. And just a really fun, we're getting updates, but I'll link you to all of the updates. We're getting a lot of pictures of the new food stands, the new, like there's a Senora Buzz where you're going to get churros that just looks over the top. And there's some Zerg fun things, like just well done, so well done. And it's just so fun that these are the stories that our kids know. They're the ones that they have grown up with, and they're gonna see them all come to life over in this Pixar Pier. Well done, Disney, good ideas. Okay, how was the Anaheim Hotel? Asia, you know what? It is a newer one to our property. We hadn't offered it for a while, but now that the Annabella's management team owns it, we thought, hey, we'll work with them again. Our staff did tour it when we were there in October. It's a retro-themed hotel. It's cute. A story about the Anaheim Hotel, actually. It has an Olympic-sized swimming pool, which is very unique for the area. Most of the pools are, you know, small, more resort-like. But this one has this huge swimming pool, and they said that when it was built, it was actually a hotel that was an original hotel when Disneyland opened, and the investor that opened the property was a little bit scared if Disneyland was going to make it. And he's like, you know, this is a big risk to do this property next to here, so just in case Disneyland isn't a success, I'm going to have this huge Olympic pool so people at least can have fun swimming, and that they'll come for the swimming pool. So of course Disneyland was a success. He also has the Olympic-sized pool. They've kept that part of history. And you'll see there's a lot of stories like that at the resort. That's just kind of that retro feel. It does have the pizza press inside it. It's a really good restaurant and a really great value for families. They have like these family specials where you get several pizzas, salad, and dessert for like under 30 bucks. In fact, we've eaten there, and we're just been staying at other resort hotels. So we do, it's a value property, but a value with a lot of history. So I would say it's a good place to stay, for sure. Again, realizing its value and kind of just a very simple but a fun story. Okay. All right, we've got our link to our, okay, guys, this is a big deal. You're one of the first to know about this up to 20% off the Disneyland Resort hotels. These sell out really quickly, so if you are thinking of going now through about mid-June, it's a really good time to be able to save more on their hotels. So remember, just type in quote, and if you type in quote, we will get you a customized quote for your family. Don't think the Disneyland hotels are out of reach. Like, always get a quote on them, and always get a quote every time you're going. Don't just think, oh, last time it seemed a little expensive. Sometimes it is a little outrageous, like if you're going and they're almost sold out. I mean, they for sure, the premium, they're kind of the best places, of course, to stay. But you get so much for your money that with these kind of specials, it makes it really affordable. And again, look at value and just all that's included. You have a themed pool area that your kids are going to love. It makes kind of slipping away from the park for a few hours so much fun. And it kind of combines like a resort vacation. Like the Disneyland Hotel, for instance, their palm trees, their landscaping, you feel like you're in like a tropical paradise, like a Hawaii. And you're right by Disneyland. I mean, it's just so cool. So you get so much for your money, beautiful rooms. Of course, you can tell I love the Disneyland Hotel. That's my personal favorite. When you're laying in the room at night, you can push a button on the headboard and it like lights up with stars of pixie dust, and it has Tinkerbell like lighting it up with this little like goodnight kiss. It's so cute, so magical. You can get wake-up calls from Mickey Mouse itself. They have character dining in each of the hotels. So of course at Disneyland Hotel, Goofy's Kitchen. You can have breakfast with Goofy, lunch or dinner with Goofy and his friends. We of course sell character dining in advance at a discounted price, plus the gratuity is included. So it saves you a little and is definitely worth the experience. Character dining is really fun. So, okay, love the hotels of the Disneyland Resort. And you get in early every single day of your stay. One more time, early into the parks every single day of your stay. That's why you stay there too. It's a really great time saver. Okay, Stacey, wish you could stay. So at least price it out with a special. Don't count it out. Melissa, is the Fast Pass worth it? What is the best benefit from it? Okay, so Melissa, there's two things you're asking. Fast Pass is definitely worth it, and that's included in all your tickets. So for sure use the Fast Pass. The Max Pass is the one you have to pay extra for. It's an extra $10 per person per day. I think it's worth it if you get into the park and you're like, it's really busy. And if you get in, like let's say spring break where the hours are quite long, like let's say you have a 7 a.m. to midnight day, think of how much value to pay $10 per person, but to get that many more Fast Passes and experience that much more during the day, I think it's a great value. And a lot of people, they can kind of tune in what they think, but I haven't had anyone say, oh, I wish I hadn't purchased the Max Pass. Not one complaint so far, which remember how many thousands of families were sending on vacation. I think that's a good sign. Okay, let's see, more cruise, we got the cruise information, quote, yes, okay, so we got lots of people getting quotes, and for cruises, absolutely, love our ears. Okay, Lexi, we're just share this Facebook Live, we are giving these away today. Talking about our adults and kids prices, we do have those for travels May, August, and September. And I need to mention we have some great spring break specials still available. The Candlewood Suites, it still has a third night free available through March 30th in all of the room types that we offer. It's a great deal. Staybridge Anaheim at the park is only $180 per night in their studio suite, which sleeps up to 6 people. It's brand new, it's a great special, and that's still available for this year's spring break. 4 Points by Sheraton, another popular property for us, has a 4th night free, March 26th through April 9th. It's walking distance, it's newly renovated, it's a great value for families. The Portofino Inn and Suites, 4th night free, is also from March 25th through April 9th. A lot of people spring breaks, and that's a standard room with 2 queen beds that easily fits a family of 4. Fantastic property, great location. The Anaheim Wyndham Garden Grove, we still also have a 4th night free. It's available March 17th through April 5th. Again, most people spring breaks. That has a free breakfast, free parking, free shuttle, also known as a dream come true is what our reservation agent, we like that hotel for sure. Ayers Hotel Orange, also it's actually one of the top rated TripAdvisor hotels in the entire Anaheim area. We have a 4th night free available March 21st through April 5th. Super spacious rooms, fantastic decor, free parking, and a full breakfast. So you can see some of our best sellers are still available for spring break. So if you're thinking of going, here's some ones to definitely consider, and our team again can get you a customized quote. Don't think it's too late to travel for this year's spring break. And of course the Disney's Food and Wine Festival is happening right now. Over the top fun and over top delicious. That's included with your admission. All you do is you pay extra for the foods that you decide to experience. There's a lot of cooking demonstrations. Goofy does some fun things with the kids and cooking. It's a really, again, another great thing on top of all the fun things happening this year for spring break. And also, this is another cool thing to remember. If you add on a stay to another destination, so like let's say you're doing Disneyland and you want to relax and end in Carlsbad or in Huntington Beach or in San Diego, you can save an extra $20 on your vacation package. Plus you get the savings of both of those. You don't it doesn't negate any of the savings. So just kind of letting you know, like to Legoland, we have a 3-day Disneyland and 2-day, 2nd day free Legoland bundle ticket. So if you're thinking of going to Legoland and Disneyland, it's a great value, especially for spring break. Also, if you wanted to add on San Diego, we've got some fantastic deals. The Dana on Mission Bay, one of my favorite places to stay. We've got it from $170 per night. This is a really deluxe property, so it's a fantastic deal. It's right on the bay. Great way to end your night and end your stay on your Southern California trip. Also, the Comfort Inn and Suites is at for $130 a night. It's available all of these dates. And the Humphreys Half Moon Inn, which is one of our most popular properties over on Shelter Island. You really get the feel of San Diego and the yachts and all the fun water sports that there are. And that's $180 per night. It's great for couples. It's through the end of March, and Again, just kind of highlighting that there's some really good specials still available for this year's spring break. Another thing is our combo tickets. You do save the most when you kind of bundle together different experiences. So of course the packages is a great way to save, but also bundling like 3 days at Disney and doing a day at Universal, or 3 days at Disney and doing a day at Knott's, or we can customize that however you'd like, but these bundle tickets do combine all the savings plus give you an extra bonus bundling savings. Does this sound like bonus, bundle, savings, lots of fun things, but we want you to save money and get the best experience. And we're all about the experience. Really, the theme parks are what gives you those memories, that great kind of take home, like, oh my heck, we did so many fun things on our Southern California vacation. So of course we go there for Disney and customize and go as many days as you want to Disneyland. Tons of our guests do our extra day free ticket where they go 5 days to Disneyland, and they're not crazy. They're like, after 5 days, they still want to go back. There's so many fun things to do and experience. But bundling that with Universal and getting to see the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, fantastic idea. So again, as you're typing in these quotes, we can help you with all of your tickets, bundling the different packages. You can, of course, when you're booking these online, you get those bundled savings. They're all listed as different options. You can see you're saving the very most when you are bundling together. Okay, I better go back to your questions. What other things? Let's see. Oh yeah, the end of January, early February is a great time to go, absolutely. Okay, Chelsea, his name is Kason, that cute 2-year-old. He loves going to Disneyland at Halloween time. He was sick, but getting excited to see all the characters made it all better. I highly recommend taking them and taking advantage of them being free. They may not remember it, but pictures will help. Chelsea, love it. Cute name, Kason. I have 4 girls, would have loved to have a little boy. That's so fun. That's way fun. Okay, Morgan, perfect, thank you. Hoping Ainsley and Linda can go together sometime. So cute. Heather, going in July, absorbing all of this as I need to start getting my stuff aligned. What is the one thing I cannot miss in July? Is the Cars ride the hardest fast pass to get? Thank you. Okay, so Heather, in July, the cool thing is Pixar Pier opens the end of June on the 23rd. So you're gonna have all of that happening. To me, that's gonna be the draw this summer. So Cars Land will still be busy, I'm sure, and be popular because it's Cars Land and it's unbelievable. But I think the hardest fast pass will probably be the Incredible Coaster. So it'll probably take a little bit of impact off of Cars Land. And Pixar Pier, I'd get in early. You might even look at staying a night or 2 at the Disneyland Resort Hotel and seeing kind of which ones would have the early entry into Disney California Adventure Park. That might kind of help with your time. But I do think Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be a huge attraction for this summer. All of Paradise or Pixar Pier, and then of course Cars Land and Soarin' Around the World. Those are probably the big blockbusters. It's fun because those are all over in Disney California Adventure. Of course, Disneyland's always popular and all of the classic attractions, but Disney California Adventure, it's going to be where it's at this summer. A lot of fun things happening. And of course, you're also going to be there during Pixar Fest, which is both parks celebrating all things Pixar. Can't even wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to have in a few weeks a kind of an all things Pixar Facebook Live. We've got some really fun facts about kind of how John Lasseter worked with Disney, had actually gotten let go from Disney, and then worked at Lucasfilms. Like, he has all these fun connections, and now it's like full circle. He's back with Disney. So we'll talk a little bit more about the Pixar Disney partnership. And of course, Pixar is the big thing this year at the Disneyland Resort. We're super excited to see all that. Over at Walt Disney World too, they're opening Toy Story Land this summer. Adorable. It looks like life-size, all of this fun Toy Story film coming to life at Disney Hollywood Studios. So a lot of fun things happening. Or Disney Studios, I think. I think I probably called that the wrong name. Sorry about that. Okay, Victoria, let's see. One other thing, Heather, in July, if you go over the 4th of July, they have this unbelievable firework display. It's the only time you can see it, exclusive to that day. We've had coworkers go before, and they're like, it's the ultimate fireworks show. So that might be something to keep in mind too. Victoria, good morning. Can't wait for our family graduation trip in May, June that we booked with you. I've read that Pirates of the Caribbean will be closing at the end of April. Have you heard when it will reopen? The ride has a special place in our hearts. I'll have our team check and see if we have a reopening date, but typically for summer, which is June, things try to be up and running, so I'm hoping that will be open for you, and fingers crossed. I don't think it would need to be down that long, but of course Disney is all about safety, and refurbishments mean making the ride safe, and with how year-round they have people going to the parks, there are those occasional maintenance times. Isn't it cool that Disney's open 365 days a year? We thought about that. They don't close for anything. Like, they're always open. And their staff, I mean, think of how incredible to keep that park as nice as it is and never have days like closed that they can just kind of work on the park. It's cool. I've been there actually. I did some broadcasts from the park and had to get there like 3 in the morning. was so impressed how it's as busy at night with workers as it is during the day. Like, there were people washing everything, cleaning everything, street cleaning everything, painting, maintenance, all of these things. Like, it's an around the park experience to make sure that that park is spick and span and ready for their guests. It's incredible. I'm hoping for a December trip. Oh, you'll love the holidays, Nilda. So the holidays does start mid-November, sometimes even the second week in November, just FYI. And the holidays is really such a magical time to go. The fun thing is anytime you're traveling to the Disneyland Resort, it's a new experience, and we love that. So Pirates of the Caribbean is June 7th, it will reopen. That's the rumor. So hopefully, let me think back to your dates. You're going into May, 1st of June. We'll see if that might be right after you're leaving, but I'm hoping it's in still your trip. Is mid-April to end of April a busy time? So Carol, this year that's when Pixar Fest is opening, so even if it's busy, you're gonna get so many more fun things to experience. I think why they started it that early is that's typically a slower time, and they're trying to get it a little bit busier. So I don't know if it'll be that busy this year. Typically that is a really good time to go, but again, with the celebration, you may have more locals that just want to come and see what's happening with the celebration. But of course, our secret for that is just get in early. Go and utilize your morning, use our magic morning to Disneyland on select days, where one is included with each of our tickets that are 3-day or longer. So that's kind of the thing to help with that. Love Toy Story. Yes, Stacy, me too. Will Ariel's Grotto be closed in July? Yes, Heather, it is closed right now, and there's no talk of where or when it will be reopening. So there's no Pixar, or there's no Ariel's Grotto. The other character dining experiences though are fantastic, and there are Minnie and Friends is kind of the closest, I think, like to Ariel's. That's in Disneyland too. It's only in-park character dining experience right now, so that would be the one I'd recommend. We've stayed at the Anaheim Hotel. It was awesome. Thank you, Jordan, for the recommendation. Lisa, we booked the Clarion for June. How is it? Lisa, you know what? We just got 3 guest responses from Clarion this week that were fantastic. They were talking about the service at the restaurant, how the servers knew their families' names, and every morning they had everything ready for them and were welcoming, and it was really fun to see that. So the Clarion has, again, very fantastic service. The rep there, Kathy Dutton, too, is one of our first reps that we worked with as a company. We've worked with her since 1990 when we were founded. So her relationship goes back so far that we know any guests that we send to the Clarion, she will personally take care and make sure you have a fantastic experience. And that's a big thing with Getaway today is we have those relationships. In fact, we have a team down there right now thanking all of our hotel partners with some new plaques that are awarding their excellence, because we do really value our partnership with our hotels. It's fun that our staff gets to go each October and gets to tour each of the properties that we work with, so we can really give you a good hotel recommendation when you're booking online or when you're calling and talking with our staff, or when you're typing quote in your comments and just getting that that customized quote for your family. So Clarion, I definitely think it's a value property, so expect value. But for a value property, it is a full service resort. So you do have a lot of things that a lot of value properties don't offer. And it's in a fun location, because you're right there on Convention Row, and they've made the landscaping just so beautiful. It's really a nice area. We are wanting to plan a vacation for December. We haven't been for Christmas time and are dying to go. Would you recommend the first, middle, or end of December? 1st of December probably, or even into November, because the celebration starts mid-November. And when it starts, it starts. So you don't have to think like, oh, as I get closer to Christmas, I'll have more things. It's in full-blown celebration mode even in mid-November. As you get closer to Christmas, it gets busier, and actually the first week in December might be a little busier because they have a candlelight procession usually that brings in a lot of people for that celebration. So we can help you specifically. Maybe type in quote and we'll help you find the best dates for when you're thinking of going. Going and celebrating a birthday. Oh my heck, and beating cancer. Yes, that is awesome, Heather. Oh my heck, how fun. And you're doing something that a lot of guests are loving this year. They are traveling for celebrations, for milestones, for big events, and they're traveling with the ones they love, their friends, families. Definitely, the Disneyland Resort really lends itself well for a celebration trip. And we'll link you to some of the best birthday tips and wear the button. Happy birthday with that. You will feel like a celebrity. Our president this last year over our fam trip, when our whole staff went, it was his birthday and he had the birthday button. And he's like, I've waited all these years. This is the first time I've ever worn a birthday button. And he's like, this is the greatest birthday I've ever had. Like everyone, guests alone or staff members, everyone was doing everything they could to make his day special. It was really, really impressive. Thoughts on Portofino and the suites. Okay, so Portofino, we have a special still running for spring break. Their suites have bunk beds, which is a fun thing. You know, something about walking into a room with bunk beds, your kids just think like, Mom and Dad, you are the best. How did you make this happen? So really fun suites. They're a nice property. It's a smaller property. It's a little more value, but you've got a lot of amenities and it's within walking distance. So it's very California, bright, fun, airy decor, simple pool area, but nice. So I'd recommend it. My in-laws, they stayed there last time they were there, and I wouldn't let them stay anywhere I didn't highly recommend. Nor would I let any of you. So we should just let you know, we don't work with a hotel that I wouldn't personally stay at. They're all nice. You do get what you pay for, you know, as far as levels and more amenities. That's kind of the difference, but they're all places that are nice. Any updates on Princess Dining? Okay, Ariel's Grotto, no. So we do know that Minnie and Friends is the closest experience, and that there are some princesses at Goofy's Kitchen, at Mickey and Friends, and at the Minnie in Disneyland. So that you still can see princesses. And of course, over in Fantasy Fair is where you can absolutely see all of the princesses, and that's kind of our high recommendation right now. Also at Disney California Adventure, you can see Elsa and Anna still inside the animators kind of cove area that you can knock on the door actually and get to see them. It's the cutest character meet and greet ever. So there are princess experiences, but not that dining experience right now. We're watching though. I think they're gonna come out with one soon. We're just waiting to be able to announce that to you. Okay, yes, it's 20%, up to 20%. It's Sunday through Thursday stays, most dates, about now through mid-June. So it's a fantastic offer. And it will sell out quick, I'm telling you. These things, they're hot commodities and everyone loves staying at a Disney property. So if you're thinking of doing it, type in quote, we'll get you a customized quote and get that planned. Also, you can use our layaway plans, everybody, for just $125 down. You can lock in your savings and then make flexible payments towards your vacation, which is fantastic. So that's a really unique thing about us. You can do that for tickets only even. So if you're looking at staying, again, you're never penalized for booking early with Getaway Today. You're only, again, really benefiting because you're getting the first choice of hotel, getting that like extra night free, those free values, plus locking in the ticket price, which is huge. So definitely use that. Okay, perfect. A few other questions. Okay, so Tina would like a quote. Family of 5 with season passes. Okay, perfect. We will get you those quotes. And even if you don't type in quote, we'll know that you want a quote, so no worries, you're set. You're going to Walt Disney World in June. You're going to love it. So we're going to link you to all of our top picks. I believe Toy Story will be opening in June, so you should hopefully be able to see that. You're going to love everything. And for sure over Pandora is probably the big thing to probably experience first. The cool thing with Walt Disney World, remember you can set all of your fast passes and dining in advance, and that's huge. It just like adds to your experience. So make sure you understand all of that. If not, we can kind of walk you through it. So maybe just say, I need more information on Walt Disney World. We can personally call you if you need that. Oh my heck, you're gonna be there this Sunday, Lisa. Brittany, not all of our hotels come with free parking, but a lot of them do, and it's noted when they're not included, and we'll tell you too, but that's a great question. There's plenty that have free parking, so if that's important to you, we'll make sure you get that. Love the pepper, okay. Oh, look, Liliana's going in 8 months. I wonder if you did our layaway plan, because that's, again, a lot of our staff, a lot of our guests, they know to book early, and that's how they save the very most, so great job on that. Okay. We also do Disney World, absolutely. You guys, we do everywhere. So, and that's, everyone's like, I loved you for Disneyland. I wish you went other places. We go other places. We really go to Disneyland a lot, and we really love talking about Disneyland a lot. And we are the top provider to that Southern California area. But we do Disney World. We have staff there right now. We're always training on Walt Disney World, and we're there often. We are experiencing all of the things. We have great tips for your family on that. Universal Express ticket include the extra early hour before the park opens. I believe it does, and we'll get you more information. I'm not as specific on what exactly that all entails. But we do offer the VIP and the front of line ticket. Universal, they're great values. Okay, we have lots of quotes. Have you seen the birthday eats yet? No, fun. Oh, Claudia, I haven't seen the birthday ears. I want to see those. Fun. Okay, what days are Magic Morning? We'll answer you. It's typically, but our team's letting me know what they are currently. Okay, thoughts on Hotel Fullerton? Liliana, it's a little farther out. I prefer staying closer to the resort. And Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is the Magic Mornings at Disneyland currently. Always check those, they can change, but Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is when our tickets include an hour early entry into Disneyland Park. Guys, buy your tickets with us in advance. We'll save you the most money. You get the Magic Morning. there's really, you get them in hand. You don't have to wait in line when you're there. Like, tell everyone you know, like, hey, don't spend more at the gate. Be sure to book in advance with Getaway Today. Our tickets are awesome. They even include coupons with them, up to $400 value to area attractions like Downtown Disney things, Universal City Walk, Garden Walk, all the places you're going to eat and experience and shop and do things with. So our tickets really are a great value. And when you bundle them with our packages and other theme park tickets, it just like the savings adds up. So for sure we want to help you, and you get our customer service. Like, our team cares. They really want you to have a magical vacation. They'll make sure if anything does go wrong while you're on vacation, we'll make it right, so you don't have anything that's holding your family back. So really, that's our job. Okay. Oh yeah, you can add that, Salima. You can add things onto your package, absolutely, all the way up to travel. But people all the time, they'll start with something, and they'll be researching, and they'll be like, oh my heck, I want to go to Universal too, or I want to do the Lux Bus tour. You can add things onto your vacation and to your layaway plan. Great question. Okay, quotes for Disney Cruise. Pirates will be open, we thought June 7th is what we were just saying, Amy. I know that is sad to have that one closed. We love that attraction. Guys, great questions. One more shout out for sharing today's Facebook Live. Make sure you've shared it. You're entered to win these beautiful rose gold ears that really, they go with anything. I've been trying every outfit I've ever worn, they match. They're all the best ears ever. We love them. But we really love you, and we want you to be our guests and really want to help you plan your vacation. Getaway Today, we were founded in 1990, again with that idea of a family going there and saying, this is so much fun. How can we go more often? How can we make this more affordable and get to go back again and again? So your vacation is like our vacation. We really want to make sure it's magical and that you save the most money. So again, you can go again and again and travel to all these fun places. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be on again next Tuesday and Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time. We're having this be kind of our set time. If you have topics you'd like us to discuss, like next Thursday, we're going to be talking about traveling with children with disabilities, in particular autism. We've got a staff member on hand that just got trained with the Autism Travel Society so that he is completely versed on everything you need to know with traveling with kids with disabilities. He has a brother that has autism too, so he has a personal interest in this. And so our staff is trained on helping all families, making sure that they have the best experience. So that's next Thursday. Next Tuesday, we'll be talking all things Disney, Disney Cruise, and Walt Disney World again with some new updates that will be happening. But again, join in 9:30s. Tuesday, Thursday, Mountain Standard Time, and let us know what you want to talk about, and we're going to make sure we'll calendar and get some experts in if you have any specific questions. Plus, on YouTube, we do have a new video live every single Monday. Okay, they're fun. They address probably a lot of the questions you have, because like MaxPass was so confusing today, but we have a video that can help just really easily mark that down. Another one is like, when should we travel? That's definitely something that we tackle. How to save the most on your tickets, room tours, all kinds of things. They're on our YouTube station. And on Instagram, tomorrow, I can't wait to see what our thought is. Every Friday is hilarious. There's something cute that will make you laugh, and you'll just want to think about Disneyland all day. So thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're having a fabulous Thursday.